Yeah. Welcome to the Blackest Show on the internet's web space, social market stuff. Savage AF, forget your feelings, facts matter. Uh, I'm your host, Black Pedro. Your other host, Shang, should be here. I think that he thinks. That being said, I'm going to continue to stay black and not allow this. Okay, never mind. What's going on, y'all? Savage AF, forget your feelings, facts matter. I'm going to turn like this a little bit. There you go. Oh man, we talk politics, hot topics, current events, and an I don't give a fluff kind of style. I'll be cursing in about 3 minutes and 15 seconds. In the meantime, in between time, just know that we are here Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically, live on YouTube and Facebook. Definitely, sometimes live on IG, although I seem to be serving some sort of long-term prison sentence with Instagram. But that being said, if you ever miss us live, that's on you. Yeah, I just gave you several options, and if you don't want to buy by those, then boom, chickity boom, cheers to that. Live your life. If you do miss us live, though, you can catch up. You know, it's like having a DVR for the show. Our YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/SavageAFWorld, all one word. And when you get to, oh no, I didn't want to click that. I'm gonna do this. And when you get to our YouTube channel, do this. Ding, ding, man. Get notified, subscribe, click the bell, share the information. You know what I'm saying? And when you see the videos, that got all the sound effects today. What else you want? What? Make sure you like the videos. Give us the thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to have thumbs to give us thumbs up in this situation. We're thinking of everybody. Oh man, some of you don't use YouTube, so all the things I just did were sort of pointless. But there's another solution: Facebook Live. They don't have any rules, I don't think. Look for us on Facebook, Savage A.F. You want to put little periods in between the A and F and after the F. Yeah, Savage A.F. on the face of the book. More important than life, to be honest. His followers on Instagram at Black Pedro. Oh, see, click there you go. Follow at Comedian Shang. Also get us on the threads. On the threads at Black Pedro at Comedian Shang. Same name, different game. Y'all know what it is, man. You know, without y'all, some of y'all being here, any of y'all being here, you know, this would just be some lonely diary. You know, that some future civilization would find and just think, man, this dude was just sitting here talking to himself. But thanks to Maya Baker, LG, Damani Jones, and people of that nature, Lady Hazel May. Hey, look who's in the building, guys. It's Shangan.
Did you get my text, man, Mister Fallout? Like I'm a drunk.
What?
I narcoleptic on you yesterday.
Oh, yeah, you fell asleep. Yeah, no, I saw. It's like, man, you know, you're working hard out there. You got to get your good sleep.
Well, I don't know if I'm working hard, but I know that this whole election thing is working hard on my nerves. I saw all the comments on Club Shay Shay against Kamala Harris, and black men are losing their shit. It made me really sad. It made me sad at how venomous they are without facts or any kind of logic or rationale reasoning, and not look at the rally that just fucking happened. Rally that just happened with Trump. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't. That's not a plurality of black men voters. There are so a few coons got off the farm and they running around, but it's not. There's no significant portion of black voters that, yeah, black men aren't doing that.
Oh, well.
I mean, there's relative to what you would think there is or should be. There's a lot of brothers out there and sisters who, you know,
Haters.
like,
Haters.
yeah, you know what I'm saying, but you aren't significant. I'm sorry,
Wow. Wow. You really believe that?
you don't matter. Like,
Wow.
even hating on it, like you're not in the majority thought process. No,
I,
nobody's listening to you. Y'all are bouncing around in a padded room together, talking the same bullshit together. I don't give a fuck who you are.
wow. You really believe that?
Yeah, you are
Wow.
insignificant completely.
I'm trying to send the link for Savage AF to. I'm sending it to someone that wanted to watch the discussion. So if I'm seem a little distracted, I'm about to send it to him right now.
No,
Yeah, but
that being said, man, we are in here, yo. Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. Black Pedro, Shang is in the
Shang in
building.
the building. Did you already give him the spiel about
I did. You got all the spiels, dog.
the spiel? You spilled it up.
Man, they call me Spielberg.
Yeah, man. Long as you spilled it up, that's the good part, man.
I
So
was just saying hi to all the people. No other Miranda's in the building. We even got YT Johnson, our resident troll.
yeah, I really would like to know what is the purpose of being a troll, just like Tony Hinchcliffe, like the purpose of his trolldom, other than racism, and he's always had that inning. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
No, jokes
what
like that don't just come out.
Well, yeah, no, yeah, I think that, yeah, he got some bitch in him. There's a lot of bitch in him, but I'm just saying, what is the purpose of trolling? Troll. I'm no troll. YT Johnson. I'm no troll. No, I'm saying some of the stuff you say
We
are
didn't say
troll.
you are a troll. You say you're just our resident troll. Like, I'm not
No,
saying you
he's a
the
troll
whole
across the
night.
board. I
Yeah.
bet you he heckles people at church if he goes to church. But no, I just think it's when you're a troll and you have no real reasoning behind it, you just doing it because you ain't got no talent, or you don't get no pussy, or whatever it is. Whatever it is.
You get off topic quick, and then you
Yeah.
get into this whole space of Pedro
Yeah.
looks like a cucumber with a hat on or
Yeah,
something.
just like
Like,
dumb shit. But right now,
that being said, man, listen, Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. We're gonna talk politics, hot topics, current events. Yesterday I started the countdown, Shang.
boop,
And
boop, boop.
yeah, it was the last 7 days of America, but today we are on the last 6 days
Ah,
of America. My plans are, buy toilet paper and bullets, and
yeah.
ready
Wait a
for,
minute.
yeah.
At what store sells that?
I might have to make 2 stops.
Yeah, might have made.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't mean that, but
bullets and butt wipes.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Hey
the
man, let me tell
shortest
you
list I've
something.
ever had. I'm ashamed I needed to make a list just to get it, but
Listed
didn't want
that,
to
but I'm
forget.
gonna tell you what the problem is, man. I watched a clip of it today. Club Shay Shay. I watched a couple clips. Now there's still a positive side.
Chris.
But you said, look here, look here. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You right. You right. Goddamn right. You got them right. But I mean, it's just crazy how that no matter what the truth is, and this is the truth. This is not, the truth don't got shit to do with what you feel, and it's still, it's it's pushing through with a lot of people of color. Not Port right now, some Puerto Ricans. Well, I'm Puerto Rican and it didn't offend me. Well, Uh,
I mean,
I just feel like
you know, I would tell them to shut the empanada ass up. They don't matter either.
man, it's just there's some sucker ass people, and the black folks that don't see his racism, his history of racism. I want to. I just feel like stab, stab, stab them.
LG says the latest survey found black men under 50 have decreased their likelihood to vote for Trump to 21%, down from 27% in August, and increased their likelihood to vote for Harris to 59% from 51.
Okay, that's encouraging, but you got to think the Electoral College is some fuckery. It's some shit from back when they didn't want black people to have shit. Jim Crow is still in effect. It's an undercurrent of Jim Crow in effect. YT Johnson, a troll is you. And also the people that watch the show, thank you for watching the show. But at the end of the day, we got a few more days left before it's the end of the world as we know it. And I don't feel fine.
Yeah. Bullets and toilet paper, guys. That's all you need.
You still feel confident? Pedro, you still feel confident?
That Kamala's gonna win?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Jeff Keller's in the building. What up, man?
Jeff Keller, very funny comic. If you ever get a chance to go see Jeff Keller, you hear his name anywhere, make sure you check him out. Now, you still feel confident. I feel confident from the numbers aspect, but I think that they're going to take it to the Supreme Court, just like the Supreme Court just purged 1,600 votes off of the rolls in Virginia. And they said, two other judges said, yo, this shit is illegal. You can't do that. And they did it. They're doing it anyway. It's like everything's in the pocket. They're doing all this illegal shit for Trump. There's all these people that are threatening. They got to get barbed wire and fucking people with snipers at the polling because they are threatening the people that are doing the polling, the pollsters.
They're also setting ballot boxes on fire in
yeah. These motherfuckers is crazy. And what are we gonna do with that? Now I'm trying to just, man, I'm staying encouraged because her shit that she did on the ellipse, that was gangster, man. 75,000 people came out. The shit she said made complete sense. It's like weird. He could say the most crazy banana shit in the world, and white folks. And it is white folks. Stop it. It's not just black folks. The percentage of black folks and Puerto Ricans and Hispanics and Latins is not even close to the white folks that are accepting this shit. I can never forgive you. I want to punch you. I want to punch you in your head over and over again. I'm freaking the fuck out.
He means punch you in the head with knowledge.
With knowledge, yeah, because we don't get flagged again. We can't get flagged again. I'm like, yeah. But wait a minute, you the flag master lately. It ain't been me, it's been you. You've been the flag aficionado.
They don't even tell you why they do it. They're just like our software,
have decided we don't like people named Pedro. Like,
no, man, it's yeah. So Miyu says, hey y'all. I'm encouraged that a group of 30 black men that I know attended VP's speech last night in person and are voting for her. I'm ignoring all the polls. Now, look, 30 guys, that's, 0.00000% of the voting block. But I get what you're saying, Miyu, and I'm there too. I'm like,
oh no, there's a lot of people. You got to think there's 300,000 people, Latinos or Puerto Ricans in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is extremely important. Even though it's just a joke, people are trying to say, man, get over it, quit, get your panties out of a bunch. It's just a joke. But if you tell a joke and the motherfuckers don't respond the way you think they should, then you can't dictate that. The joke resonated with Puerto Ricans. Well, that's, yeah, that wasn't funny, but the joke itself is not the point. It's where it was at, who it was in front of, all of these white supremacists that were, and it's white supremacy. I don't know why the fuck it's trying to say it's not. But hey, man, we gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. Yeah.
Watch out now. But yeah, it really is. Back to your point though. All of this falls on white America. Like if you are white and you support Donald Trump, you're either really rich, really racist, or both.
Yeah. I
That's
mean, that's very.
because there's nothing else there. Like I keep seeing these clips of there are these people that love to challenge and debate these right wingers, and other than the tax cut that he got passed, which doesn't help anybody but a few white guys. There's no policy that you can say that Trump did or even has
created or anything.
Yeah, I mean, and getting Roe v. Wade overturned is through these Supreme Court selections, but like other than that, there's like no thing that he does. You know what I mean? So for him to get the amount of support that he has over these years
is cult. It's a cult. It's a delusion.
I mean, but it is. It's like white people, you are racist. Like if you vote for
a very good percentage of white people that back this. I'm trying racist. To like there's no Pedro. You're the one that taught me not to say all. All right.
I said if you voted for Donald Trump.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. If you applaud pedophilia, you might have a little petty in you.
You are racist.
Yeah. I mean, the end of the day, I know we're gonna talk about this is talking about the last 6 days of America, because they talk about democracy. It's like, yo, what did he do that you think is so democratic? Do you think that Project 2025 is democratic? Do you understand it's going to mess up so much for so many people? Not only just women, Black people are going to take a hit from Project 2025. I saw a piece on. They're trying to get rid of Head Start. Head Start helps. 30% of Head Start are Black kids that help Black kids.
If it's like you are voting for Donald Trump and you white, you are racist.
Wow, you're gonna just go. Yeah. I mean,
you're supporting the racist policies. Might as well go and get your swastika shirt and get in line.
Yeah, and drive down the street, listen to Kid Rock with a black baby hanging from your mirror.
But speaking of these last days, this is the thing that does sort of concern me, is that or gives me concern, is that America has already proven, white America has already proven that it is willing to turn its back on what is right just to honestly let Confederates have their way. Right? So when they get violent and they get funky, historically, good white folk,
the good one,
had turned the other cheek, and they let Jim Crow come right on in and pull the troops out and just let Black people get stomped on for
another years. What is it that this what is it that he
my mouth is open. Oh God.
Oh, sorry, man. Oh, what is it that sways these people? Can't be policy, can't be truth, can't be I'm down for the blue and down for the police, because the police were 140 of them were injured when they were attacked at the Capitol. You can't say that. Can't say well, I'm down for him because he's such a moralistic leader. No, he has no morals. Cheated on all his wives, all of them.
He's got the blood of Jesus in his veins, Shane.
I mean, come on, man. Come on now.
Descendant of our Lord and Savior.
Oh, my Lord. I think that no way you said that. What?
He is a direct descendant of the glory of God.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm telling you, and I just feel it in my heart.
Sometimes when I'm at the table about to eat, and I pray to little baby Jesus, 6 pound 8 ounce baby Jesus.
Cake.
I say to myself, I mean, God sent Trump here to test me.
Brother, you can have all your fancy book learning. Take
Well,
all of your collegey words, and you could just have them, man. Because the good
well,
Lord has put Donald Trump on my heart.
all I know is that
I don't
I've
need
been.
thinking. I
Do
don't
you have
need
any anxiety
words.
from it? Do you have any? I'm trying to center myself. Do you have any anxiety from it? Because it just makes me feel like,
What you mean, the end of America? No, I'm fine, man. It'll be cool. It's all right. Nothing wrong here. Glug, 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 glug. I had tequila
uh,
for breakfast. Uh,
no. Do you feel any
I
anxiety
mean,
with the last days of America?
yeah, I mean, I had a conversation with my mother the other night where it was just like, I really feel like we're on the brink of something that's like we haven't seen in our lifetime. None of us, nobody alive, like a real split in this country. And I joke about it on stage nowadays, but like I don't understand why we don't just break up. Like, bro, we live in California, Shane. We live in Los Angeles, dude. Why are we hanging out with Kentucky? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Florida, that crazy bitch? Like, come
yeah.
on, man. Like,
You
dog,
didn't. You don't remember she keyed your car? You don't remember that?
bro, she left an alligator in my trunk. I almost
Man, you
lost
don't remember
my phone.
that? Nobody remembers that. You don't remember that? You don't remember that South
Mississippi.
Dakota fuck Dakota when you was out on the road? I mean,
I'm
listen.
like, let's do like a 30-20 split. Like, y'all have 20.
Yeah, but they couldn't handle it. See, that's the thing about these southern states and a lot of these Midwestern states, you silly bitches. Without Los Angeles and New York, the money that's funded through that, the California, the biggest state, and you would take a L. Financially, you would take a L. I know you think that, well, we do it on our own. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't do it
You
at
know what they
all.
would do, dog?
What?
Slavery again. Like that's all they would do. Like, are you kidding? If the South broke off and became the Confederate States of America, they would just do slavery again, dog. Like that's just what they would do. There is
I
no
don't know. I don't
there
know
is
about
no
that.
question about it. We never even got rid of slavery now. Slavery's still here. The niggas will get, bro, if the Confederate States break off, Negroes, you have to come follow the river. Use the moon. Get your ass up out of there because you are
I
going
don't
to
think
become
so. I don't
state
think so.
property.
You know what? Well, yeah, but now there's so many coon cage ass black people that I have seen that want to be accepted so badly and just want to be like, please love me, please love me. I just posted a thing from Van Lathan
Yeah.
on Instagram, and they made a good point. There's so many black people that aspire to whiteness instead of, which is not goodness. If you look at a lot of what white people have done over history, a lot of it has been absolutely, and I hate to quote Hillary Clinton, but it's the real deplorable. They
Yeah.
deplorable as fuck. I mean, you can't say a whole bunch of black people grabbed white people and grabbed a bunch of black white babies and used them as
Gator bait.
bait, gator bait. You can't say that a whole bunch of black people grabbed white people, cut their testicles off, and had picnics while they were hanging and bleeding to death, and dying. I
But
mean, until you can show me that in the history of America, shut the fuck up. You've done the dirt, and now you're doing the dirt now. In the medical field, when black women die at a rate with pregnancy higher and not giving a fuck, but yet you say we're for the honor of the medical field. You're not. You have no moral fucking fiber if
yeah.
you rock with this dude because he's horrible. He's horrible. JD Vance is horrible. And all those speakers that were saying all kind of dirty shit and racist shit and Tucker Carlson.
If you are white and you are supporting Donald Trump,
Wow, you know what? Let's make a graphic of that.
that's, that's getting
You know
clipped
what?
out today.
Let's make a graphic.
If
All
you
right,
are
let's go.
white and you support Donald Trump, you are racist.
Wow.
More than Miranda says, but that's we're trying to take it back to if he gets in, and black people need to open their eyes and ears real
They're
quick.
not. They're not going to. Stop it, Miranda. Stop. They're not.
Well, I mean, again, I believe this is a very small portion of the black voting bloc.
No, no. I think that you are
But
the drink is getting to you.
no, no, no. I really don't. I don't see this in mass. Like the stat that I think either me, you, or LG gave earlier. Sorry, about black men under 50. and the sort of shifts in those numbers, um, that's still just black men under 50, right? Like there's a whole population of over 50 that would never fucking vote for Donald Trump as
No, no.
supporting Kamala Harris.
Now, what are you saying? If you're white and you're voting for Trump,
Thank you.
you're saying you are racist. That's
I'm
what you're
saying
saying?
I'm saying if you are a white person in America supporting Donald Trump and voting, you are racist. And you might be really, really rich and just in it for the tax cut. And
Right.
and our next topic, really this goes a lot deeper. So I'll get us into that. But even if you're just in it for the tax cut, if you're gonna go along with a white supremacist racist just to ride the train to Moneytown, fuck you, you're a racist, dog. Like,
You're just not gonna give it no
you're not
pass.
better. There's no moral. You're not even standing on anything moral. You're just in it for the money. So
What
fuck.
about the black people that do that?
Those are the ones. That's why I added the fourth category of stupid.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because they could be really, really rich, but also they could be a broke as fuck, support Donald Trump because they want that stimmy check that he didn't even give you in the first place. I please need you niggas to do research.
They're not
Um,
going to, so
and
just
and they're
stop it.
and so therefore they're not racist. They're not rich. They would just be stupid.
So I'm making sure. So that's what you're saying. If you are white and voting for Trump, you are a racist. Got it. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And
That's
how do
that's
the people in the feed? How do you feel about it? People watching the show. How do you feel about what Pedro's saying? I personally, how do you feel about what Pedro's saying?
I'll give y'all some time to think. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So I think that black folks, look, wow. Somebody says, let me see what you're saying here. I don't know. I think there are exceptions to the rule for white people's being stupid too. No, I think that no, I don't know if they're. Wouldn't say stupid. Black folks are just stupid. I think they're indoctrinated. And it's just like it's just like what is it? Not Pavlov's dog. Pavlov's dog. I was pretending to white folks
I think you think more
when
like
they ring the racist bell, their mouths
Stockholm,
salivate. So, yeah,
Stockholm
right.
syndrome.
Yeah, their mouth salivates when you hear trim. That's that. But
But
no, it's Stockholm syndrome, and I think that that's what it is with black folks, unfortunately. And there's a
well,
lot of men that say they're strong, and they're not, because if you're worried about a woman being president, and up to this point it's all been men, how's that been going?
and it's really deep when like you brought up earlier, like, and I think you were talking about you got sort of inspired by listening to Van Lathan, but this aspiration to be white or towards whiteness, but like that is an inherent, an intentional construct of white supremacy, which I think I'm actually going to start uh, referring to as fictional white supremacy, because it is made up. There is no white supremacy. It's a mindset, but they're not superior over
Well,
any
no,
other.
there's no white supremacy, but there is
So
the
this fictional white supremacy, right?
they, you
The
don't think they're
construct.
superior? You don't think that white people are? Come
Not,
on.
I've watched the Olympics, and other than archery,
No, but they'll fuck you up with archery, though. I'm saying these some arrow shooting motherfuckers. I'm gonna keep it real. And they didn't win. No, a Korean person won.
yeah, no, I know the
Yeah,
finals was like China versus Korea.
yeah, it wasn't even.
LG.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to address LG. The lie is crumbling, yes, but um, the mentality of the white supremacist, the fictional white supremacist, isn't. You know what I mean? Like the number of people is lessening, but the
No,
forces we're dealing with right now
I think they're
are,
going
are
underground.
rooted in that. You know what I mean? They're rooted in this ideology, and like what I was getting to is, though, that the inherent intention of the construct is that anybody who is not white feels inferior. So, and this has been such a long process of social construct that I know why there are certain black people achieving towards whiteness. You know what I mean? Like,
All right.
I can't lie, it's had influences on my life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. People think because I'm high yellow and I'm white and I listen to metal that and rock and roll, they think that, oh well, man, you trying to be white. You know, rock and roll was invented by black people. I don't know why you try to act like that's not the case. But aside from that, Lady Hazel May says, I'm not sure. This is obviously to you, Pedro. I'm not sure all white people voting for Trumpy are racist. They're just ignorant, really, really stupid, like Pedro says. Well, I don't. A lot of
But
people.
a big part of racism is stupidity.
Yeah,
Like
it's a huge
it's
part.
part of
It's
the
the dummy
thing.
dumb part
Yeah,
of it
I
is
mean,
it's just dumb.
the white
Pedro's
supremacist is dumb.
Yeah. Miyu says Pedro's right, but I would also add complicit. Exactly. Condoning bitches, pussy motherfuckers. I'm gonna add that in there.
Those are in parentheses. That's
Those,
not.
yeah, it's just that's not the meat of it, but if you look at the outer perimeter of it, it's a lot of bitch motherfuckers.
Wait, she says
They
what
they
they think
think
that
that
when Trump says or does something about black people or Latinos, he couldn't possibly mean them. You know, yeah. I At a certain point I stopped feeling, I stopped feeling any sort of empathy that all these people are being lied to and that
yeah,
there's some sort of victims of lies.
no,
At some point you're being told what you want to hear.
right.
So they like those jokes. Maybe they didn't like it being said that out loud, but those are the jokes they tell at the fucking dinner tables at Thanksgiving, whatever. That's we know that white Trump supporters. We know you. You are racist. You tell
Damn.
all the jokes that Tony Hinchcliffe tells. That's why he told them, because he really thought that you're this audience. There's a reason why he thought these jokes would work with you. There's a
In
reason
fact,
why
he
he's
tried
saying,
it. He tried it at a comedy club the night before. It didn't work there, and he said, "Well, I know where it will work when I do the rally." So he knew, and so that's why I don't give him a pass. I know I'm going to probably see him sometime, and he's going to be, "Hey, Shane, how are you?" And I'm going to be like, "Hey, man, fuck away from me, man." And people, because it makes no difference. I'm not going to ever do Kill Tony. I'm not going to ever care about that fucking audience, and I'm at that point. But I'm really having anxiety, man. This election, and the way this is going, it's making me have anxiety. And usually I don't do that. I'm like, well, fuck it. Circle my wagons, make sure that I get shit done. I got to get done. Hopefully I got enough money and to buy as much bullets and nunchucks
and
and
toilet paper.
and toilet paper. Very important to have toilet paper, but you got to have throwing stars too, because when you run out of bullets, nothing fucks a person up more than if you hit them with a throwing star.
By the way, this one of the ladies on the show last night. Shout out to the Miracle Theater in Inglewood, and Dove Rudnick. Seriously joking, was off the chain last night. Honestly, we had a great time, great audience. But
Excellent.
one of the comics, one of her credits was "Kill Tony," and I was like, "You sure you want that?"
Well, he got some backlash, but somebody said Nick, a friend of ours, Nick Alexander, said that, in a couple of weeks he's gonna be able to do whatever he wants to do. Ain't nobody gonna punch him in the face. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. I said, hey man, don't be too sure.
I was like, oh.
There's still people out there that really, really did not take that joke to right. I don't know what way you're supposed to take it. Yeah. No, I was about to say this. What way do you take it? Oh, floating garbage. And there's somebody posted on Instagram about it. And actually, the floating garbage is not anywhere near. There is floating garbage, but it's not anywhere.
No, that's not his point. He was just
It was a joke to say he was shitting on Puerto Rico. Stop with trying to white splain it away. I'm so sick of that shit. I want to fight them. And I'm too old to be fighting, but I really do want to knuckle up with some of these people.
I get you, brother. I feel all of them.
I don't want to beat women, but I will hire another woman to beat your ass.
No, there you go.
That's different. Like I would never hit a woman, but I would hire a woman to beat your ass.
That seems way more ethical. I'm gonna be honest.
Doesn't it make sense? Doesn't it seem like I'm taking the high road in a way?
I would definitely think you're high. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
D Rose says, that was my question. Why can't folks support a female president? My reply to why am I voting for VP Kamala Harris? because she looks like me. Isn't that how most people, or isn't that how most vote in the past?
No,
Uh, yeah, I mean, I think absolutely and even if it's not physically, but like the people supporting Donald Trump are doing it because the things he says, the way he acts, the
they
people
want to act that way.
people he keeps around him, it reminds them of them. It is their thoughts. Yes,
Their
they believe
feelings.
Puerto Rico is a floating garbage island. They do. They also know that they can't sit that went too far for the racists, like in that setting. If that wasn't being filmed at Madison Square Garden and he was just at a fucking donor dinner and
They would
told
love it. That was
oh God, this
hilarious.
guy is fucking Jim, let's hire him.
The Puerto Ricans are garbage. Why not? Why? I mean, yeah. But at the end of the day, right now, oh yeah, you know what? There's something I've been wanting to tell everybody. Let's go, vote blue. Let's go. We got to vote. I don't know how it's going to work out. All I know is that it's scaring the shit out of me, and I normally don't really. I mean, I kind of go, that's America. That's what we do. Shit. There's a bunch of racist cunts that do bullshit because of their insecurities and fear and not even knowing what it's just people who didn't get pussy. That's like when I say about cops that act like that are like you ain't never got no pussy or when you was younger and people didn't like you and people thought you smelled funny. I don't know what it is, but that's why they act so hardcore, other than just racist and feeling like we're beneath them. But it goes back to pussy. I think they just didn't really. Nobody ever said, "All right, I'm gonna let you just
incel
touch it."
They're incels.
Wait a minute! Wow, did you see this? Okay,
Shang slaps women. I saw him slap that biatch Pedro in Long Beach a year ago. So
what?
this is why we
You just
label you troll, YG.
yeah, you made that up.
YT stands for Young Troll. Young
Yeah,
Troll Johnson. That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
See, like, so see, people can say stuff like that, like they've been saying about Kamala, and it's look how many people she put in jail and did it. No, you're wrong. Fucking stop it, dummies. And so, what are we gonna do? Okay, let me ask you this, Pedro, since it's the last days of the
We only
world.
got 6 days left.
Only
Hurry
got
up.
6 left.
I gotta go shopping after this.
If she wins, what do you think is going to happen? Their backlash with that, and if she loses, how are you going to go forward, and how are you going to act? By the way,
If you are white and voting for Trump, you are racist.
okay.
First of all, when she wins,
Ooh, Lord.
Kamala Harris is going to win.
No, no, no,
Through,
no,
through
no.
the voting process, she is going to win. When that happens, all of these legal challenges and illegal challenges will kick in. The 70 people that are in place around the nation in these various key states on
Right.
these certification boards are going to be, they're going to be loyalists to Trump and try their best to convolute or even stop that process of certification. Um, Congress itself will be very important, especially the House. Um, if it goes majority or any further majority Republican, that could be a problem.
Could be a problem, really.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know, but yeah, in reality, there are a lot of people who will be there or could potentially be there who already voted to deny the results in 2020, and it just seems like all of that is being set up now for them to do again. So when Kamala Harris wins, that's what she's going to do. That's what they're going to do is try to stop the certification and seize power some other way. I do need to stress that there's a lot of onus that Joseph Robinette Biden bears as well, because he will actually be president during this whole election, even though he is no longer running. he is still president. So it's really not even about what Kamala Harris will do, as much as what Joseph Robinette Biden is doing to secure a safe transition of power. Now, should somehow Donald Trump actually win, which I'm not saying is completely impossible, I just really don't believe that it will happen. Um,
Well, you are an optimistic, a ray of sunshine.
well, I mean, I don't believe it will happen, but I know it is
Go
possible.
back to Honduras. I'm sorry.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, this country will be in some very serious trouble.
No,
To be
no,
honest, I
no.
mean, that I'm not.
Democrats are too much of a bitch. People, black people that are upset have rolled over too much for this bullshit. We need to, be a little bit more aggressive about the changes we want. But no, we roll over. Latinos are the ones, especially that try to pass as white, are gonna be like, well, I mean, hey, I'm on their side. No, you're not, Jose. They don't. They
Mm,
don't like you. They don't like you. They've shown they don't like you. With the now, don't get me wrong. Obama deported a lot of people, but this one seems like it is based in racism. It's based in get them out of here. And what about the people that were born here? What about the people that were born here? And they'll throw them out too. They'll throw me out because it could be like, hey, look at that big Samoan Latino, that Mongolian over there. Get him out. I mean,
yeah, you look
but
other.
not the white. Well, you notice not the white Europeans that overstay their visas. What?
Yeah,
Not the people from the Netherlands and Scandinavia and all these other weird outer fucking rim places that come here. They are immigrants, and nothing said. Nothing said about.
borderlands.
Yeah. Yes, that's what they are. Um.
Yeah. So, all right. So this does though. I want to get into this other topic because it's all tied into the same thing. But you know the game Monopoly.
Yeah,
It's
of
it's
course.
a metaphor for capitalism for America itself. Um, and I was watching MSNBC earlier. Nicole Wallace had Stephanie Rule on, and Stephanie Rule was on one today. She's like a business minded lady. She's an anchor, but had a career in finance.
Right.
She definitely understands the financial world and markets and how they tie in politically and socially. She was on one today, and she brought up a point about the tariffs that made me realize it's a different game that they're playing, that Trumpty Dumpty is playing when he does this. But as we all know, or should know, you know, um, tariffs won't be paid by China, right?
What?
And you had CEOs, right? You had CEOs from various companies. One of them was like I think Columbia, like the outdoor gear brand.
Yeah.
I think it was them, and like their CEO, another one from another company. They were like, "We're just going to pass on the higher cost to the consumer, and things are going to get expensive. And it's going to be hard to keep our products affordable." But they've already said they are going to pass
Right.
the extra price on to us. Things are going to cost us more, the individual
Well,
consumer,
Pedro,
right?
It's a Scooby Doo moment. Ready? One, two, three. Oh,
But
come on, really?
but that
It's
being said, no. So that's what I'm saying. That's the part we know. But she expressed it, and it was interesting to hear
oh
CEO.
no, yeah. The dude from
I
John
mean,
Deere, John Deere said, John Deere got gangs. The dude from John Deere said, "Oh, you think we gonna pay more? You think it's us? We the one gonna get the shit that costs more for a little tractor? No, motherfucker, you will have to pay more for a tractor. That TV that you're gonna buy for $1,000 now is $1,600. Because fuck if I'm gonna end up taking an L for
they're still getting
y'all.
theirs. They're still going to
Yeah,
get
but
those.
the wild shit is when you see newspapers that didn't endorse anybody.
Well,
That's
no, but okay, and this is what we're getting to, and this is the
yeah,
wild shit. This
yeah,
is the wild shit. What Stephanie Rule put me on to today
yeah.
was the amount of power that the tariffs would give Trump, which is to say that he can't control what the pricings are or what plants get closed or whatever like that, right? But what Trump can do is decide who gets a tariff and who gets a waiver. And then he can develop relationships and bonds basically with these various corporations to create monopolies that he's going to benefit off of, right?
Right.
He's gonna get kickbacks, power, some kind of thing from it. And that was a light bulb for me. I hadn't considered, because like when you have like major financial institutions, Goldman Sachs is like, the tariffs will destroy the economy. And all these sources are talking about how bad the tariffs will be. And Trump is talking about it in this other way. You're like, well, what is his thing with the tariff? Because it does
Well,
seem
he's stupid. He doesn't know any better.
no. He's not. That's the thing. The
I think
thing
he is
is,
stupid.
he's
No,
actually
he is stupid.
no,
That's
but
not.
with this, he's actually, and this is again from my reasoning that I'm getting from Stephanie Rule. Uh, he will have a certain amount of power over corporate America at that point to be able to, have these relationships and manipulate them the way he sees fit. And that's why when you bring up major publications like the Washington Post not
Bitch.
endorsing
Bitch
when
ass.
when they're
Bitch ass.
owned when it's
Buster.
hold on, but when it's owned by Jeff Bezos,
Yeah.
a major businessman obviously in this country, who would like to not be hit with tariffs, I'm sure. Now we get to understand the game that's being played here. Warren Buffett has always endorsed shit, is not endorsing anything now. Like these tariffs, I think that's what Trump is going to use to leverage over corporate America to take hold. And this is how autocracy happens. This is what happened with Putin and his oligarchs, and
Right.
that's what this is, man.
Well, I got something to say, Pedro. Avengers Assemble. What the fuck?
Please tell me time portals are forming behind me.
I just,
And
I
please
mean,
tell me
man,
T'Challa
dude,
is walking behind
I
me.
am. I know. I see what you're saying. I thought he was gonna do. Yo, man. I tell you what. Like the mafia does. Hey, you don't like this guy moving in on your business? Why don't we tariff the fuck out of him? And then your business will grow, and you can sell more cocaine. And then what do you think?
It'd
Right?
be the same if your factory, your
Yeah.
prison,
All of a
caught
sudden,
on fire.
hey, I know you wanted to have those spatulas come over from China, but what if I put a $500 tariff tax on that fucker? Then your spatula sell more, and then I can be in charge of everything. What do you think, huh? Unless somebody takes another shot at me, even though my ear miraculously healed because I'm a mutant. I heal fast. That fuck out of here. By the way, Joe Rogan, stop it, man. You have no credibility. You're right when you say that you're dumb and you don't know shit. I watched some of the clips of that. And I was like, you ain't gonna say nothing about this motherfucker just flat out lying. And there's a couple times he did say something, but it was not enough for 3 hours. I ain't watched the whole 3 hours. I would have just drank some poison. Said fuck it. And you just seen the image of my hand go limp and then the bottle. I mean, it's so bad right now. It's so bad right now that I'm having but I can't because then jail's next. I'm so, and when I hear black, like somebody black was, no, I checked them. I can't believe it checked them. They was like, yeah, but Kamala is the devil. No, she's not, bitch. Shut up, bitch. Oh, it was a comic. Another comic said, no, stop. I was like, stop, bitch. Stop it. All right. If you weigh out who's the worst as a human being, not only that, how is he a good businessman? Now, the tariffs could make him, that's gangster. I agree. But business-wise, he's always been a fuck up. And if he didn't have 200 million, which now in this time and day, date, it would be 400 million. He would have been, just like what was the one senator said? He'd be selling watches in Times Square, which is what the fuck he's doing. He's selling watches for $100,000. So we know that he's not a good businessman. He's not a good person. He's not a good human being. And in fact, let's put that back up there. And the Caucasians or the snowfleas that are actually backing him, that are backing him, we know what it is. It is
not white and voting for Trump. You are racist.
Yeah. This is going to be one of the graphics we keep. So until but Kamala, they're saying what Kamala did wrong. What Kamala did wrong was like they're like, oh, she should have went after him even more. That's what the Bullworth said, and I'm like, she did go after him.
You talking about in her speech on the mall or whatever?
No, well, no, not just in general. And I'm like, she did go after him. But what more clear-cut choice do you need to see between these two?
I mean, yeah, at a certain point, when
it's like, I don't know her well enough. What the fuck you want to know? What she had for dinner? You bitches, eat a dick, all y'all.
And I mean, I think she's been way more clear about policy than
the double standard
Donald Trump has.
Michelle Obama said, so you're gonna dissect and stickle and twist and turn when anything Kamala says, and he says the most incoherent, incompetent, racist, xenophobic, and we can go down any of the phobic, narcissist, just everything you could think in the negative column, and y'all just go, well, he's just Trump being Trump. Shut the fuck up. So is that grapist just being grapist? Oh, well, he just grapes. That's just him. That's what he does. No, y'all need to speak up. Now, the problem that Savage AF has had, because we've been flagged, we've been taken off, we've been this, is because of some of the stuff we say. But, and I know I say, I say crazy shit just for comedic sake or whatever else. But in reality, you know for a fact that when we say the truth for some reason scares the people in power, and they want to make sure they snuff it out. They rather keep lies going than lose their traction in the world. I think businesses do that. I think especially white folks do that. They don't want to lose their grip on their higher end society right now. And by 2 years, with the population changing, race is changing. If you look at even if you look at people's relationships, there's more people mixing. There's black people dating white people dating white people, Latino, everybody just going after love and just being a cool motherfucker you want to kick it with. And it's changing the narrative. And the people that want to be pure white, and they want the pureness, they're scared of that. They're scared of people just mixing and just being like trying to live their life and enjoy their life. That's the shit I've never understood. I do some jokes about gay people in my act, but end of the day, how I feel about gay people, do your motherfucking thing. Do what I've never felt like, well, I don't want them to exist and live. Or if you're transsexual, I'm not like, well, how dare you want to do it? I mean, that ain't got shit to do with me from that standpoint. And only time I wouldn't like it, like I said it before, and it never got a laugh. I said, I don't care if gay men want to fuck, as long as they ain't fucking on top of me while I'm asleep. Like if I'm laying there and two niggas
I'm in the wrong room,
right, and start fucking on top and be like, hey, that ain't cool. Don't do that shit. In fact, if it was two straight people doing it, hey man, I'm trying to get some sleep. The fuck y'all doing in my room? That type shit. It don't matter. It don't matter. Live your life. Do the best you can.
By the way, speaking of purity, I know these white people want to keep things so pure, but geneticists say that all white people on this planet have 1 to 3% Neanderthal in them.
Wow, you went there.
So you're not even purely human at that point. If you're worried about purity, that's
wow, you went there. Wow. You know what I feel like? Pedro's starting to slowly turn into the motherfuckers they used to see in Manhattan with the big, the 5%ers with the big bands on their arms. It's like, my brothers.
My brothers. My sisters.
The real Neanderthals in this situation. And I'm like,
Genetically speaking.
and if we want to talk about genetics, I've heard that, but my main thing is that what they're doing right now. When you saw that rally, did you see clips of that rally when they cut to the audience
Wait,
at
in
at,
MSG?
at MSG? Yeah.
I just saw the clips of like all the racist talk. I didn't really see
Oh my, yo,
the
dude.
itself, but
One, they
it's
said, well,
back
black
out in
people.
there.
Yeah, a lot of black people there. No, it was like a one nigga in the back. It was like a raisin in a rice bowl type shit. It was just not. It was definitely it was Aryan time. It was really just, and the venom that they were screaming when the one guy was like, yeah, and fuck Hillary Clinton, she's what a bitch, all this other stuff he was saying. They were screaming like they were at a concert with their favorite, like Kid Rock or some shit was up there. It was so bad. And that's why everybody's saying it was the racist rally. And and then there's some black people that are saying, well, I wasn't there. I don't know. What? Some people really, I think
It looks exactly like the 1939
right. Wait, hey,
American German Bund.
you mean that one?
It looked
Oh,
just like that. Just the logos were slightly different, but it was that,
you mean this one?
bro. It was that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. You
It
know,
was. Yeah. So I think at this point we see that side, and you really should know what you're up against. But I don't know that everybody knows history. It gets told and retold, and sometimes not told at all.
or they're trying to erase history. I mean, you're a sucker. Like you are not supreme, as they put it. You're not a supremacist when you're trying to erase the fuckery that you did and just own up to it. One of the main things I think about at my age of 72 is taking accountability for the shit you did and try to correct it.
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers, if you look at Trump, never says he doubled down, never says, my bad, none of that. It's they can't take accountability because they know the truth. The truth is they're fuckery. They're full of fuckery, and that's it. So I'm nervous. I think that it's too close. It should be Kamala should be walking away with this shit, but I'm still gonna have an optimism that when the vote comes out, because there's already 50 million people that have already early voted.
Yeah.
And in the early vote, she's winning.
Yeah, I mean that's why they're setting ballot boxes on fire in liberal
Right.
places because they're gonna do everything they can to try and stop that. By the way, if you're any of those affected areas, I know it's like up in Washington and Oregon,
Portland too.
yeah. Make sure that you check with your voting authorities in your state to make sure you get that your ship wasn't affected, your ballot wasn't destroyed.
We can vote early now, right? Are you going to vote?
Yeah, you could always vote early. Like I have a ballot here, but I like to show up at the spot day of.
I do
Like,
too.
get you, bitch. Didn't think I was gonna be here, did you?
Yeah.
I'll probably wear like an Obama t-shirt or just some woke.
Oh, you going up there to start some shit?
Man, but make eye contact too long, I'm gonna be like, yeah, and can I help you, Mr. White Man?
What? What happened, Pedro? What's going on with you?
But we got 6 days left. I'm almost out of wine. It's stressful. I have some rye in the back, though. Don't worry.
Pedro.
Also, you can use it as a disinfectant and fuel.
Yeah, Pedro's on one today. And by the way, this is Pedro's. This is a new thing.
If you are white and voting for Trump, you are racist.
Wow. Okay, but I'm saying to everybody, we still got time. Let's go vote. Vote blue. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Miss is coming in with her.
I'm gonna wear the pink shirt with the stripes. First of all, I don't have no pink shirt with stripes. It's salmon. That shirt is salmon.
Yeah, I thought it was Salmon.
Solomon is in the Bible, I think.
Okay, yeah, that's right. But yo, we got time. We got time to make sure that I mean, we see the fuckery. We seen the Nazi rally. We seen all of the fuckery. People that are of Latin descent and Latinos, Hispanics, whatever you want to label yourself, you saw the disrespect. He didn't disavow it or distance himself from it at all. Is this the person that don't dig you, don't want you, don't like you, considers you garbage? The person that you think you should vote in for 4 years and give them more power with Agenda 47 and Project 2025 to fuck you over more? Think about it. Think about your shit. Make sure you vote. Go out and vote. Get your people together, vote. I'm gonna drag some people to vote. Some of Cameron's friends, my son's friends. I'm like, hey nigga, get in the car.
Get in the car.
I mean, that's what it is. So Savage AF, we over here trying to let you know this shit is that deep because it's the end of the world as we know it. You'd have to know
Listen,
that
even
song.
no matter which way you're gonna vote, like vote to participate. Because I'd hate to be debating one of you motherfuckers and you didn't even show up for the game. You know what I mean? Like
Right? Yeah.
you don't count. You don't matter. I'm just gonna say that to your whole face. Like,
Not even part of your face, not the top
the
of your face,
entire
your whole
facial
face,
region, yeah.
your entire face, and
And to the brothers and sisters out there that uh can't find a way to support Kamala Harris. Either you think she's not black or not black enough, or she put man somebody. Did you see somebody added both of us? They added me, you, and Godfrey talking about Kamala Harris. Man, let me pull this shit up real quick. Talking about
about
Kamala Harris
Kamala.
doesn't care about some oh, I'm sneezing.
Gesundheit. No.
Gina J 54. All right there.
On IG.
On IG, they added me, you, and Godfrey. Says Kamala doesn't give a fuck about black men. She put a black woman in prison for 8 months for her daughter missing school for being in the hospital with sickle cell anemia. The government doesn't give a fuck about you. What you black men going to do to better our community and ensure the safety of black women?
Wow.
I just want to let you know that people like this, the brothers and sisters that can't
But
support,
she tagged me on that shit. I'm gonna
yeah,
tell her to go.
you
Hey,
tag
yeah, cover your eyes. Go play in traffic, bitch.
me. I'm like,
I'm
you are
sorry. Sorry.
insignificant.
I'm saying
You are
I'm
not.
sorry. That was the hood side of me. I'm sorry.
Go vote,
You're
do whatever you want to, but
yeah.
you're not important. You are not the
Yeah.
majority of black voters. Most of us do not think like this.
Yeah.
Most
And
of us
Trump
are not
as
calling for
Trump
bullshit.
is not the
Yeah.
look. He's just not the look. I mean, I get it. We don't have more candidates, got it. But these are the ones we got. One is obviously superior to the other. One is more um
Okay, so Miss says she did do that though. She put a mother in jail for that. I don't give a fuck. She's not Donald Trump. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, even if she did, I don't, whatever. She put the mama in jail because the child had sickle cell.
I think y'all making that shit up. I think you're making the shit
That
up.
has so many black layers to it. It's like black woman puts black woman in jail because black child has black disease and
Yeah.
misses black
By the
school.
way,
Man,
oh my bad. Oh, I pressed the wrong picture. There it is.
y'all done brought out the Frederick judges.
Yeah,
Man.
no, I think that
Also,
I
also
hear a
I
lot
know
of
that
lies.
a lot of this has to do with like truancy and shit, and like districts miss out on funding when the numbers aren't up, when enough kids don't show up, they don't get enough money.
Yeah.
But either way, okay, if she put this mother in jail for 8 months because the child missed school because of sickle cell, I don't give a fuck. Like, I really don't get, like, that's not a reason to not vote for Kamala Harris.
Well,
Like
Miss
that
has been
doesn't.
Miss is talking shit all the whole time,
But
even before
she's
the debate.
always hated Kamala. She
Yeah, but the thing
calls
is,
her
the hate that okay,
Kamala.
wow, she's going crazy in the feed. Listen, listen. The bottom line is, if she did that, okay, yeah, okay. Now let's
It
match
was
that
her
to.
policy to jail parents for truancy. Well, guess what, parents? It's your motherfucking job to send your kid to school and make sure that they fucking go. Like, that's actually part of your motherfucking job. And if
But
you're
you
gonna
can't
cross
say
the whole
that. You can't say that,
I'm not
Pedro.
saying jail is the answer or whatever. Like, that's steep, but you also do have a motherfucking responsibility
Wow,
to send your motherfucking child to school and make sure
wow.
that they're there. Like that's part of the gig.
Miss is going off. Listen, Miss, I'm gonna say why you're wrong.
Because you don't know fuck about politics in the Bay. They're the same as politics everywhere, yo. The
First
Bay
off,
isn't special like that. Y'all got your own sound. Peace to Mac Dre.
yeah.
Buddha, you know what I'm saying? I got you. Like I know, I
I
love
just want to say to Miss, Ghost Ride the Whip.
it. But
Let's
reality is the politics of
okay. End of the day, let's put the list of
we're
things
on the
that's.
national level now.
Let's put the list of fuckery that Trump did to the list of fuckery that Kamala did. Now, everybody has some time in their life they did fuckery. Not me, because I'm a complete angel. Now, yes, and yes, I may have killed a dog or two, but but
Oh, the number keeps rising every time we bring it up. So I killed a pack.
it
At
happens.
that point, they're wolves.
You know, at some point it was survival.
Me and them.
It was the hood revenant. I
Even
had to
me
do
and
something.
Neeson in the gray.
Yeah, yeah, it just had to happen. Somebody, it was either me or them, and it ain't gonna be me. Miss, the bottom line is, wow. Okay, so somebody else's. The problem is that the mother and the school board didn't see eye to eye regarding the truancies. The smoke should be put on the school board for reporting the truancies, but nobody talks about that. Of course they don't. Everything is Kamala's fault. The bottom line is the list of things that Trump has done that directly affected people, that where he wouldn't rent to black people, where the Central Park Five got death threats and had to make sure that they had constantly head on a pivot because motherfuckers were trying to kill them over some shit they didn't do. And for a woman that didn't die, and in the fucking debate, he said they were killed. The woman wasn't killed. She was raped and beat up, and it wasn't them. And DNA proved it, and he still put the fucking thing in the New York Times. Fuck you.
You know, it's like, yeah, like, Miss, I would honestly ask you, do you think it's worse that this woman went to jail because of a Kamala Harris policy versus Donald Trump, citizen, white businessman, taking out a full page ad asking for the execution of 5 black and Latino teenage boys, like children, calling for their execution, and that shit didn't even happen, right? Like just case by case, who is worse? Like,
Right.
okay, you don't like Kamala Harris. Okay. Now, so you like Donald Trump? Like what? Like you have you going Jill Stein? You about to vote for Cornel West? Who you gonna write in? Oscar the Grouch, Big Bird?
Yeah.
We like
Cornball.
we
Y'all
have
cornballs.
choices. I don't love a two-party system, but that's essentially what we have.
Miss, it doesn't equate. It's a false equivalency. It's fucked up.
Is that the only thing that's hanging you up? Is this one case with this one mother that you just brought up a problem about the school board and their involvement in it?
But no fault of there. No fault. You just hate Kamala because whatever is going on with you. It is not because of her track record. It's not because of her record. She didn't put 14,000 black men in jail. It was 45, and out of the 45, we don't know who was black and who wasn't.
Not all of them were black.
Right. So just stop it. Stop the bullshit. You're lying. They're lying. The Republicans are liars because they are backing a man that backed the big lie, and they lie all the fucking time. They lied pertaining to the hurricane. Period. The end. Saying, oh, the money wasn't given by Biden. Yes, it was. In fact, he signed this shit early so they could get the money. The $750 was the first payment. You can get $40,000 to help you out. But no, because Trump and his sycophants are all fucking saying the same corny shit, people wouldn't apply for it. Because and that's because you some dumb bitches. Fuck that. You want to see me in these streets? Okay, let's go. Clap, clap. Let's go then, miss.
And
Fuck out of here. Let's go.
She says it was more than one time. It was more families. I what I'm going to pull from Miyu's statement is that policy and enforcement of policy can be two different things, right? Yep. So, it sounds like in this one case that we're talking about, where the mother whose child had sickle cell went to jail for 8 months because her child was too truant. It sounds like there was a dispute with the school board in how they reported the truancies. And if you tell me that this happened more than one time and to more than one family, then maybe more than one time there was a problem with the way the school board handled it. And, as an AG, as a DA, like you don't handle every fucking case yourself. Like you just
stop, miss. You know what? At the ellipse, she said, you know what? I'm not perfect, but I'm going to try to do my best. She's not perfect, but she ain't malicious and racist and fucking, catering to Nazis and having all kind of crazy shit. And, it's like, wait a minute, what do you talk about? Paying porn stars and getting caught for fraud to almost $1 billion. What are you talking about? It's not even close. It's a false equivalency. You're fucking crazy if you think that. And now you're going to have to be the minister or go at me, because now you're getting on my fucking nerves, miss. You're getting on my fucking nerves with that bullshit. We get it. You don't like her. Just say you don't like her. Say you're going to vote for Trump. And keep it fucking moving. Anybody out there that's acting like that and keep saying, well, she did that. Okay, motherfucker, vote for Trump. You a bitch. I ain't with you no more. You ain't my friend no more. Get the fuck on. I'm so sick of that. Like, well, what about this? That whataboutism can suck a bag of dicks. Stop it. Stop. Oh, that policy was hers. Okay. Yeah, and she's out kicking sickle cell babies. Whatever. A lot of the shit you're saying is not even close to the horribleness of Trump. It's not even close. It's not even in the same ballpark. Okay. And when some of these white supremacists start feeling their oats, and they, like Pedro said, it's down south, if they broke off, they decided slavery, they ain't gonna have you in the big house, miss. I met you. They gonna have you out there in the fields too.
Yeah.
What do you talk about? This is about the one person being far, far, far worse than the other. The other's not perfect. One's far worse. And you fucking know it. And you won't admit it, just like the other people that won't admit it. And every one of y'all, y'all can kiss my ass. And when I see you in these streets, miss, you know what I'm saying? You better put your dukes up. You slappity dappity.
Slappity do. Y'all,
we fighting.
I gotta be out for today, man.
All right, well, let them know, Savage AF. I apologize getting my narcoleptic ass. I literally did. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna do the show.
That's all good, man. We all been there before.
All right, so yeah,
Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings, facts matter.
All right, check me out live, New York City, November 9th. Going to be at the New York Comedy Festival at Rodney's. I'll be headlining there. Make sure you come check me out tonight. I will be at the Ice House with DL Hughley and friends. So that's at 8:00 at the Ice House tonight. And then this weekend, I'll be in Chicago at the Beverly Arts Center. Saturday, November 2nd. And then November 1st, I'll be in South Bend, Indiana at the Center of Attention Event Center. What a fucking name. I'll be there. So make sure I'll be there with Cool Bubba Ice. And Kevin White, Ronnie Chanel, and Aisha Brown. All right. So make sure y'all come out to my live shows. Go to my website, iamshang.com. You can get all your tickets. That's it. That's what make sure y'all knew that shit.
All right, man. Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. If you are white and you are voting for Donald Trump,
you really are.
That is different. Goodbye.